And this one's by Ruined Leon. It says, losing your job for wanting to burn white people. What the fuck is this? What is happening?
Where a guy got on social media and proudly proclaimed that the black people should be fighting back against those evil whites, but he wanted other people to do the work for him first.
This is what I'm talking about, man. These people are the fucking worst, bro. Like, they're the worst.
That way, he could just sit behind them from a distance and say, hey, I'm a part of this too. Because that is what a lot of people online like to do. They like to pretend like they're fighting for the revolution, but they just want to sit on their hands and knees with their mouth open, waiting for that revolutionary to get in their mouth just so that they can say they participated in any way, shape, or form. And as you are well aware, it's kind of been a recurring theme every so often where we have somebody who doesn't really care about their finances, their money, their job security, any of that, and they get on social media and they say and do something very bombastic, it goes viral, and then all of a sudden, surprise, surprise, you lose your job. Well, we're combining those two things into one because Big Back over here decided they were going to get on social media and lament their frustrations about that old crusty white man. And they didn't do it by just saying, hey, I hate certain things in this country. I hate how certain things operate in this country. I don't like how things are run in this country, you know, like most people do when they're disgruntled about anything. They instead decide to go the route of saying this.
And my question for y'all is, why aren't we blowing shit up how they used to blow our shit up, blow up our communities? Why aren't we flooding shit how they used to flood our fucking community? Huh? Why aren't we out here making their life?
Where do you think that goes? Think about that for more than 5 seconds. Where do you think that goes? So you want to go blow up their shit, and then, you know, you're in your little race war. You want to blow up, you want to blow up shit from white people, and then you're not going to expect them to do the same back to you. Are you fucking crazy?
Harder, just like they trying to be out here making our lives harder. And I don't want to
This is tetraethyl right here, dude.
hear none of that, oh, we're not built like that, we just don't have it in our hearts. Fuck that. They don't care about us, and they never cared about us. And y'all trying to sit over here on some peace and love shit. Fuck that.
Yeah. So you're saying that they don't, you know, which is funny because here's the funny thing, Chad. Because you know, if that were the case, and that there weren't any white people that cared about black people, how are you free right now? How are you free? Riddle me that.
Peace and love, peace and love. Where the fuck has that gotten us, bro? 400 plus.
So you want to like punish, basically, you want to punish even people that don't believe in slavery, even the people that believe that you should be free, the ancestors of the people that fought against their own countrymen, against the concept of slavery. You want to punish their ancestors for that. That's real fucking smart.
Years
That's
and y'all
crazy.
niggas ain't tired yet? Y'all niggas ain't angry yet? I'm pissed. I'm mad. These been had it out for us for decades. Ages, bro. 400 plus years. And ain't shit changed. I don't give a fuck if they let us.
Ain't shit changed? My God.
Just fucking slap on a fucking badge and work for these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. The shit is still the same. And this whole Joey Swole situation should really open y'all motherfucking eyes. And it really shouldn't have, because y'all eyes should have been open. But a lot of y'all still sleep. I am so tired. I'm just tired and I'm angry. They've been we've been building ourselves up. Building ourselves up. And they've just been tearing us down.
I can translate this for you guys. This is really easy. Just exactly the.
I'm so tired. I'm just tired and I'm angry. They've been we've been building ourselves up. Building ourselves up, and they've just been tearing us down. This shit is so frustrating. And it's so frustrating because I'm around a group of motherfuckers, and I'm around a fucking generation who don't take shit seriously and who just don't fucking give a fuck no more, bro. Just don't give a fuck, and they fucking
And you can imagine that went viral, where anyone who wants to just say anything out loud doesn't want it to go viral.
That's
and
crazy.
Of course, when pussies are pussified, they're going to start pussifying in ways that don't really make any sense once you feel as though you're now going viral for saying something stupid. and they've privated their account. Why? Because pretending to be big and bad on social media has the consequence that I have laid out every single other time. When you want to sound like the future of society, when you want to sound like one of the leaders of the revolution, you got to be willing to stand behind it. And you, good buddy, were not willing to stand behind it, because now you're starting to see the walls cave in.
You might want to look for a new job soon, because I already emailed your company. Hope you aren't planning on clocking in tomorrow. Allied Universal in Boston, Massachusetts has been notified. You called for violence in your uniform, and I called your employer. So let's see who moves faster. If it was a white security guard talking about flooding black neighborhoods or blowing them up, it would make national news. Job gone, life ruined. But she says it in uniform on the clock. That's not justice. That's privilege. You're screaming oppression while carrying a badge on the clock, getting a paycheck. That's not resistance. That's called entitlement. The fact that no one in her comments or around her batted an eye says it all. It's not even just what she said. It's how normal it's become to say it. If you flip the roles, it would be called radicalization. But when it's this, it gets a free pass.
It's fucking racist, yeah.
And to the people who are defending this, you're part of the problem now. You can cry about history and blame white people all you want. We're not apologizing.
If they were serious about any of this, guys, like I'm gonna be real. If they were serious about any of this, they would be asking for reparations from Africa. From all of the descendants of slavers that sold their descendants into slavery. They would be hating on black people too.
For the past while you excuse violence today. We're fed up with your actions now.
And at time of me recording this, it is not known if you
they're not real. They're not being real about anything. Because it was black people who enslaved their own, they enslaved members of other tribes, sold them into slavery and then they sold them into slavery to white people. But slavery was a matter of fact back then. Everybody did it. It was just reality as it was back then. And for some fucking reason, guys, the country who starts a war over the fact that over the entire America fights a war over slavery, and then it's the Americans that get the most shit in the world for slavery. This is fucking crazy. Like, this is like so retarded. Like, I can't even. And that's how you know that none of this is about that. This is all about just hating white people. That's what it's about. It's about like having a free target to rally behind and hate on.
Lost your job or not yet, but I feel as though at some,
like, you can maybe say, like, okay, there are some things you can maybe say, like that there were some unfair laws that came about afterwards, or that there were some unfair financial situations that were created governmentally. And by the way, all of that shit was by the government. And by the way, shit that I would just say, like, shit that like libertarians would be against, for instance, right? Conservatives would be against, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah. It's all like government control shit, basically.
Point, it's going to come.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the government. Guys, I need an emote. I'm not a big fan of the government emote. Should I make one? I should make one.
At time of me recording this, it is not known if you have lost your job or not yet, but I feel as though at some point it's going to come, and your crash out is going to be very basic. You're probably going to accuse a bunch of racists as being the reason why you got fired.
But it's just so eye-opening, because the lady who stitched me and trying to get me fired from my...
First off, you can't be in your work uniform and then, like, implying violence against another group of people. You just can't do that. You can't incite it, imply it, say, we should probably do this, or why aren't we doing this? I understand you didn't say we should be, but you can't really say that kind of shit at work, dude. Say it in the comfort of your own home, yes, but don't be in your work uniform at your desk saying that stuff. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yep.
Secondly, you went on to say all these undereducated or uneducated people, no, dude, you're trying to talk about stuff that I'm not talking about slavery. I'm talking about stuff that did happen in the last 150 years. But that has nothing to do with me besides my skin color. You gonna blame me?
It's racist, basically.
For my skin color. Do you not see what you're doing here? Why aren't we hurting people that look like them because of what other people that look like them did? Are you seeing what you're doing? You're implying that going out and hurting people and burning shit down because, hey, a white person's here, a white person owns this. You're implying that that's not only not wrong, but it's something that should be maybe tried. That has nothing to do with me or you, literally. You might say, oh, well, this guy's white, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I was the only white kid in my entire neighborhood until I was 7. The only white kid. And I did pay for it. Almost with my life because of my skin color. So would I wish racism on anyone? No, including white people. I wouldn't wish it on white people.
Yep.
Wouldn't wish it on black people. Wouldn't wish it on anyone.
Fair and balanced take. Holy shit. We have a non-retard over here on TikTok. Crazy.
Maybe you should get with the program and understand that's how a normal person thinks.
When it is indeed your fault and your fault alone. Do you understand? People, listen to me. I might get on my knees, but you know what? My knees are sore right now, so I might not. I'm begging you.
I don't think that sounded how I think he wanted it to sound. Sound a little sus. I wouldn't word it like that way, man. I wouldn't.
Can you actually give a damn about your job? There was a report that came out that a lot of people don't really have jobs right now. The employment rate is going up. And so people need to start valuing their jobs. I don't care where you work. I don't care if the social pressure of working at McDonald's has you embarrassed by your friends. I don't care if you're a janitor. I don't care if you're a nurse, doctor, practitioner, lawyer. Don't matter. I want you to continue to make money because that is what makes the world go round. You making money, you could go on a vacation, you could pay your bills, you could buy some condoms, you could buy a dildo, you could buy pocket pussies, you could do whatever with money.
Fuck?
Not everything, but some things in moderation. And I would hate to see y'all lose that because you value trying to be a hero on social media to nobody who gives a damn because you're all just sitting on your ass waiting for somebody else to do the work. That way you could say, ha ha ha, we're sick and tired. You didn't do shit. You just sat there waiting for somebody to bite the hand that feeds everybody.
That's kind of what it is, right? It's like it's all about power. It's like a lot of people in chat said, it's about power. It's about like, just give me shit because I exist, right? Oh, like, you know, my ancestors went through some shit, so I deserve money now. I deserve sympathy now. I deserve all the good things now, even though they didn't even personally go through any of it.
And so you could sit there and say, oh, well, now it's time to stand up. You motherfuckers really ain't about a revolution. It's some people who are, and we're not talking about those people. We're talking about the ones who probably get on their phones and just say, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. When are we going to do something? When are we going to do something about this? Oh, I'm just so sick of it all. Oh, what's everybody going to do? You're not going to do anything because it's better to just sit
it's a good impression
there and complain rather than actually do something that could get you in trouble anyway. And guess what? You go to jail for something like that, you're not really the smartest in the room. You're the dumbest who broadcasted what you wanted to happen and then did it. And as you go to jail and as you sit there for a year, 5, 10, the world's still shitty and we all still got the same problems in it. And I'm going to end this video like this. You can say whatever you want, whatever beliefs you got that in America with that free speech. But a job does not give a fuck about that, and they are going to worry about their bottom line before they give a damn about you. And so if you remember that, maybe you'll think twice before you hit post on social media. And if you think twice about it and you decide, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go write in a diary, that's better. But if you decide to hit post, don't be surprised when old social media comes knocking on your damn door. And no, it ain't got nothing to do with one side or the other because both sides say stupid shit and motherfuckers get fired for that dumbass shit. Why? Because a job values their money more than they value their employees. 10 times out of 10 can't prove me otherwise.
Like again, it would be the same thing, right? If the person was white and they were saying the same thing, then they should also get fired for that. For doing that at work. Everybody knows that would be the case. It's only in the case of a minority doing it and being racist towards white or straight people or men that they even believe that they can get away with it. They have some kind of delusion, and this is kind of created by the whole racism is prejudice plus power, like redefinition by a lot of the people on the left, that causes that kind of thing, where they believe that they're not actually doing anything wrong.
So now I leave it in your hands. What do you think about this? Do you think Big Back deserves
Not just racist, just prejudice, basically.
to be fired? Do you think they deserve a promotion? Do you think
What is going on? How come Republicans celebrate their slavery Confederate ancestors? What? What the? I'm not even going to go
society will
into
change
that.
with a bunch of motherfuckers sitting on their asses complaining about the world? Or do you think a lot of motherfuckers are lazy, hoping that they could suck on dick from a distance, thinking that they'll be viewed as a hero in the story and it?
Can you could you find me one Republican leader, even one, that is currently serving as a member of the Republican Party that publicly says that we should have slavery? Can you name me one? Because I can name you several Democrats that think that white people should pay for the shit that their ancestors did. I could name you 10 of them off the top of my head. So could you name one Republican, one prominent Republican in office that is yeah, love the slavery. It's good shit. That's a good point, Crazy. Yeah, who's the one saying that we need illegals to pick our crops and clean our houses?
And as we have seen, as certain states have deported immigrants, what's happened? The crops are not being picked. The hotels do not have anyone providing the service.
Forget the fact that the farm, that our vegetables would rot in the ground if they weren't being picked by many immigrants, many illegal immigrants.
Who's the one saying that? That's not me. Yeah, who's gonna pick the fruit and get paid under the table or perhaps not even at all because they have no recourse? That's crazy. I'm just saying. Did I ever once say they shouldn't be paid? They shouldn't be paid as well? Well, what I'm saying is that if you're gonna say that Republicans are celebrating slavery, then where's that at? I don't see it. Dude, this happens all the time where people online, they'll say stuff like that, right? But where's the proof of it? And is the proof gonna be some fringe person? Is the proof gonna be some fringe person that claims to be a Republican? This is the Christians want to kill gay people debate all over again. Yeah, this one redneck guy I found in Mississippi once. Yeah, but I could play the same game. I could play the same game, and I could name you a Democrat that says that 9/11 was okay. In fact, I could name one right now that's on this platform. One of the biggest streamers on Twitch. What are we talking about?